Yeah, we're talking about some affirmations, but we're not getting too hippie with it. We're not getting too new age with it, not too out there today. This is a very normal, rational, practical thing you can start doing today. This is something that you can implement today and see the positive effects from that. And this is a post affirmation, not a pre affirmation. A pre affirmation is you're on your way to work and you're saying, I am great at my job, I am. This is how you frame it, how you articulate it to yourself in your own mind and out loud when it comes to address whatever it is that just happened. Before we get into it, that brings back a, a funny memory. I used to / can still have a problem with mumbling, with not enunciating, not articulating very well. For whatever reason, used to get picked on a lot about that as a kid. My mom and dad would be getting on me about just being a mumbling ass mofo. That's how I would speak. What? I have no idea what you're saying. So I'm on the way to my first real personal training job. It's like my first few weeks, and I had been spamming affirmations a lot leading up to that. I would always listen to them on the way to work, just to really prime myself to be a confident individual. And I knew that the mumbling was going to be a problem. Big part of coaching is being an effective communicator with how much you say, how you say it, and what you say, right? So I'm I'm knowing that mumbling is going to be a problem. So I'm I'm on the way to work, and I'm saying shit like, I speak clearly. I speak so clearly. My speech is clearly understood. I articulate and enunciate very well. And I walk in, I see this client, he says good morning, and I go, like my first human interaction of the day. After doing affirmations on how well spoken I am, I walk in and I go, kind of funny. Laughed it off, worked on it, cracked on it until it got the job done, and it's a lot better now. Anyways, back to today's topic. So last night, if anyone has kids, 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, any parents out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The house is a shit show. We just finished dinner. It's time to clean the kitchen. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm in the center of it all. I'm just like, fuck. There's shit everywhere. Where do I even start? And I'm allowing that to overwhelm me. I'm allowing that to stress me out. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting heated. I'm like, dude, I just want to go to bed. My wife's upstairs getting him ready. I could be helping if I wasn't taking so long doing this. I'm getting riled up, right? And my wife, she has this great system she shared with me a long time ago when it comes to cleaning or organizing any area, and that's starting in a corner and pushing your way out. Okay, I'm literally, my back's against the wall. Boom. I know nothing behind me needs to be done because I just did it. Nothing behind me needs to be done. I'm pushing forward. It's a great system, makes a lot of sense. I wasn't doing that. I'm going in circles. I'm like chasing my own tail. I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm cursing up a storm downstairs. Fuck. Shit. She's texting me, everything okay down there? Sounds like you're going through it. And my mind, in preparation for getting up there and explaining what was going on, was going down the track of, dude, I'm just no, this is what it was. Every fucking time I turn around, there's some more shit. Every fucking time. Because that's what was going on. I think I'm done. I would think I'm done. Turn around. Fuck. Get all that sticky shit. So my mind, in preparation to explaining to her what was going on, thought, every time I turned around, there was some more shit to clean up. Every time I turned around, there was some more shit to clean up. Now, while that is true, A more ownership way of saying it, a more taking accountability way of verbalizing it would be me getting upstairs and saying, hey, I wasn't following that system. I wasn't following that system. I wasn't truly starting the corner and pushing my way out. And that's why I was in the position I was in. That's why it took so long. That's why I got frantic. That's why I got frustrated, because I did not do what I know works. Both things are true. One is taking extreme accountability, and one is saying somehow magically, completely out of my control, completely out of my hands, every time I turned around there was more shit. Being in an appointment-based profession, being a personal trainer, I've had clients that are early, I've had clients that are on time, and I've had clients that I'm late. I've known people that just cannot, to save their own life, get somewhere on time. And what do they usually say? They come in, they're flustered, they're frustrated, they probably drove here quick, they're probably already annoyed. I know, I just can't. I just can't. I know, I just can't get here on time. Well, your brain has good reason to say that, because that has been the case for you for however many years, potentially your whole life. So it's not that that's not true, but what could also be true that you could say that would take extreme accountability, that would position yourself in a better way for the next time this comes up. Instead of, I just can't get here on time, I need to wake up 10 minutes earlier. Now there's an action. Now there's a step involved that could potentially help. And guess what? You might wake up 10 minutes earlier and then set 10 minutes on fire. Just evaporate that shit, disintegrate that shit, and also be late again. And then what would be the most productive, powerful, affirming thing you could say then? Walk in the door, I need to wake up 10 minutes earlier than that. I need to wake up 20 minutes earlier. Eventually, if you wake up 20 minutes earlier, and then 30 minutes earlier, and then 40 minutes earlier, eventually you are going to find a wake-up time that sets you up for success more than the one you currently have. And I use that example because I've literally done that example. I've done that example recently to meditate longer, because I'm finding that longer, deeper meditations are very important at this stage of my life. So I literally started setting my alarm 1 minute earlier, just 1 minute, but every day for the last few weeks. So I was waking up at 3:33, then 3:32, then 3:30, then 3:29, all the way to 3:20. Now I have this really nice window of time for a full 20-minute deep breathing, setting myself up for success meditation. It was a very simple plan. It's a very simple process. Worked really well. Whatever it is that you struggle with, whatever reoccurring themes you have, whatever vicious cycles you have, when you go to explain to the people around you what happened, when you go to talk to yourself with your own inner dialogue, there's a way you can frame it where it's not putting your head in the sand and lying. I don't struggle with being late. I am always good about getting there on time. I'm not saying do the positive speaking into existence affirmations, though those certainly have their place. This is a post affirmation. This is after the thing has happened. What is a way that you can phrase it, verbalize it, that sets you up for success, that takes accountability, a way you can verbalize it where you're owning what happened and you're also owning the solution. Because that's the whole thing. Who doesn't want a solution to their problem? Who doesn't want an answer to their question? Who doesn't want to solve for their conflict? So begin to phrase these things in a way that sets you up to solve that problem. This will change your life. I invite you to try it today, and I'll see you in the next one.